Let's do this. Let's get it in. And I'm gonna be doing controller today because you know I'm a freak of nature. I've got my sensitivity all the way turned up. Not really, not really. Sorry, that's that would be absolutely insane. However, for the heroes, look, I want to play Beta Sun Wukong, to be completely honest. However, we do have a Kitsune or Kitsune. That's what it is, Kitsune. That shoots fireballs, and I'm like, you know what? That does sound pretty cool, though. That does sound pretty cool. What do we have else? We got an owl. We got a red panda. I'm assuming is this a red panda that like has okay. What's the secondary? It's just like missiles in missile again. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Wait, and then also, how much do I have? Okay, I can't unlock things. I know these are base characters right here. I know these are DLC characters right here. Hmm. There's apparently someone that's like, this character is good with like pistols, I guess it said. Close quarters combat. What is it? What does this character have? Is really the big question here. Okay, you throw cards. Ah, I see. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I do kind of like Flame. Flame is pretty cool. So you know what we'll do? We'll do the Kitsune. That's what I'm gonna deploy up in here. Let's go. We're going on a run here, chat. And let's make it happen. So yeah, it's basically going to be just pretty simple stuff here today. You know, if you have seen me play this game before, it's pretty much goes as follows. You have a game, it's a roguelike, it's also a first-person shooter. You try to get through as much as you can without dying. Look at this stinky nerd with his great game choice. Look at this stinky nerd who's in chat that is being very, very nice. Why? Yeah, that's right. I called you nice. What are you going to do about it? Okay, we got normal ammo. We've got normal ammo. And then we've also got normal ammo. But this one's like lightning? I'm wondering real quick. I do like SMGs that if I throw them, it's going to just explode. So I'm going to kind of go with that. And we shall go forward. How are you doing today, Twy? Welcome to the stream. Now, guys, trust me on this. Do a little bit of dashes. Do a little bit of shots here. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Twy, thank you for the tier 1, by the way. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing also for the month. John, I think I'm not kidding when I say this. I think we've actually hit a record for over at least on Twitch in terms of subscriptions. I think I've been having consistently my best month in terms of like support for not only viewers, but also for subs. It's kind of crazy, especially because I've been pretty inconsistent. I legitimately don't know how, but I thank you guys a lot for that. And, you know, just keep on tuning in, keep spreading the word. Just be like, hey guys, that Mich guy, he's live right now. He's playing this game that I think is really good. It's called Gunfire Reborn. Or chat, we can just be like, you can just say like, hey, he's playing this game and it's called Paladins. And you just kind of go from there, you know? Just always tell people that I'm playing Paladins, and then like an instant 10 people decide to come into the chat. And then when I'm not playing, whenever they realize I'm not playing Paladins, I'll say, haha, you fell for one of my blunders. One of the classic TC Mich 31 blunders. Also, is this something, how do I throw this? Oh, that's how I throw it. Okay, I see. I don't have the newest DLC. I know that there is a new DLC, but whenever I was gifted this by, I think it was D Lad that gifted this to me, if I'm not mistaken. But shout out to him for that. I got one of the like first or second DLCs that were available for it because he gifted me a bundle. I said, hey, I'll take it. Thank you. And then I just fell in love with this game. Like just immediately. I'm like, ooh. I haven't completed a run though. I will say, like, I'm only good at so many roguelites. The best roguelites that I'm like, the roguelites I'm the best at would probably have to be like something like Going Under. And then I'm trying to think, there was another one that I'm thinking of, but I'm like, it might be on the tip of my tongue that I've played a roguelite before that I've also completed. Maybe it was just actually Going Under. Yeah, I understand how running by yourself may either be a boring experience or it might be a harder experience. For me, I just kind of like running by myself for a little bit of a challenge, so to speak. And so I just kind of go from there. Just say, hey, What do I have to lose, right? I have a lot to lose. But let's go up to the next one. We've got pretty good weapons right now, by the way. I just like how I don't even have to actually utilize this thing. Like, I can just throw them. I know it kind of takes out all of the ammo, so it is definitely situational. But, to be honest, I have, like, full ammo for this thing, so it doesn't really matter. Also, really, really good against those shield enemies. I didn't know it was going to be a one-hit kill. It's just a trade-off for the fact that I'm throwing the full magazine and also the full gun at someone. Like, it's a pretty gnarly one. Also, I do like acid weapons. Oh, wow, I didn't know there was, like, a rapid fire to this. Chat, I didn't know there's actually secondary fires, by the way. Like, have I been missing something with multiple guns? Also, I see we have a brick here, and I'm thinking, I kind of, look, okay. I want to pick it up just for the sake that it's, like, really, really powerful, but it's also a brick, you know? I don't know how efficient that's going to be. So I'll stick with what I've got. Okay, what do I want here? 200 damage when blazing meteor hits only one enemy. Like burning, gain 1 stack mark. Consume 3 stacks when taking damage. If you have enough, immune to damage. Wow. For 2 seconds. Cast blazing meteor. Blazing meteor when you shoot an enemy on hit, dealing 50% damage. I do like this one just because of its stacks, because I think I can move through at least this arena pretty efficiently. Then if I try to move around and you know, in the next arena, that one's where I'm definitely going to need to move around. That's for sure. Is that a little overpowered? Did I really need to throw the SMG at the little beetles there? Also, we have a little bit of a shop here, so let's see what we got. I say we should increase the damage of this. Should I increase it even more? Yeah, just keep going, right? Why not? Yeah. Just all in. All in. Chad, what's new with you guys here on this Tuesday, by the way? I know it's update day for a couple of games, you know, that usual type of thing that happens, or update day for really just, you know, media in general. I saw earlier today the trailer, the teaser, actually, for the Backrooms movie. And that looks very intriguing, especially because I knew exactly what it was going to do whenever it came to that trailer, and it did it kind of perfectly. Like, you literally just need to show and don't tell with that. Like, granted, yes, there is narration for that trailer, for that teaser, for anyone who doesn't know what it is. But I will say that it is really nice to see it, like, just a very simplistic trailer like that. Because I think it worked out in its favor. Okay, so that's just something that I have, right? By default, surely. But I mean, other than that, chat, not really anything like too crazy going on here today. Obviously, I've got stream going out for you guys, so if you're watching the VOD of this, hello VOD watchers. If you're watching the stream of this, hello stream watchers. Works both ways. Kind of like this lineup that I have here. This is real good. I also need to remember to go to these vaults, because that's gonna be real good. Whenever an ammo pack is picked up, directly refills the magazine. Ooh, yes, yes, absolutely. Good vault, Chad. It did what it implied. It gave me good stuff. Dare I say, chat, that this might be a good run? Like, dare I say? Or am I going to jinx myself with that? What is this? Shotgun, right? Yeah, it looks like it is a shotgun. As much as I do like this, I want to see. Yeah, it's like a shotgun crossbow hybrid. HP is reduced to 0. HP is fixed at 1. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. Absolutely gonna go for that. Got a cult. Or got a scroll. That's what it is. Max energy, 50% energy recovery. Ooh. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. That honestly is kind of funny that pulled up. Guys, I have to disable the sports score bot. We're not with the Rockies anymore, so I have to disable this. So give me a sec. Sorry, sports score bot. I appreciate you for popping up here. Unfortunately, I have to disable. I have to disable. Because I'm assuming, am I logged in? Oh, I have to log in real quick. All right. Give me a moment. File. Baseball. I'm assuming I've... Okay, so I've done it for the major leagues, but I need to unselect for also the minor leagues. All right. It's not going to report on those anymore, chat. Obviously, like, we can change that. But as of right now, yeah, it's just going to be those that it has decided to take away. So apologies for that. That's like, wait a second. Why did that just pop up? Got me, dude. Got me. Alrighty. We're back. Sorry about that, chat. And let us proceed. I know your guys' sports. Look, I'll do a compromise for you guys. I'll put up NFL scores right now. You know, that season going on right now, surely. I'll put them up. I got you guys. Just pick an NFL team, any NFL team, and I'll put them up, and then they'll update. Trust me. Trust me. Ooh. Getting some rough shots right now. What's this? Wild Hunt 2. Effective adjustment. Shoot when pressing and release the fire button. So it would be like... Oh, I see. I just kind of want to go with this one. I know it's a little less accurate because it's kind of in a waveform, like horizontal. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, horizontal, like spread compared to this one where it's more clustered up. But I'm like, yeah, I think this one outputs a little bit more damage. You know, I could also do lacrosse too. Lacrosse is also another one we can go for. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm gonna provide for you all. I also just found out that apparently it allows it for YouTube and also Kick. So whenever I do YouTube, I should definitely pull that back up. For Kick, definitely should also throw that back up, but it's just, you know, don't have a team right now to pull it up for. This was a lot harder to aim down, but I think it's more effective. Could say wheel saw possibly going to be better than what I have right now. Oh, I have 2 heavy weapons. I should probably... yeah, I have like 2 like large ammos, and that makes sense. So maybe I'm going to have to swap out something. I would probably swap out the shotgun just because I think the one that has acid is a little bit better. We'll do fire damage 40%. We will also unlock this. Because, like, I don't think that's terrible, so to speak. But I just know this is better. Okay, so this is just Zarya's gun from Overwatch now. It's like area of effect. It's actually a lot of an easier fight than I thought it was going to be. That one doesn't have better damage. What is this? Frenzied Shark. Bouncing grenades. I'll just stay with the acid on, honestly. And that's the gun that I just dropped. Dude, I need some health, man. Being at half is not good. Corrosion damage. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. I think that the corrosion's already as powerful as it is, but now that I'm just stacking it even more on top, it's about to be disgusting, especially because we got boss fight now. So, all right, can I get some heals? Heal up. Yeah, we'll heal up. Do I want anything else? I think refilling all ammo is also smart. Any weapons? Anything to enhance? We'll enhance this some more just to get more damage. All right. This boss I've played a lot of times on and off stream, so I think this is gonna be simple. Holy shields, by the way. Good lord, man. Oh wow. Did I just like effectively pick a cheese weapon? Wow. I did not know this thing was that good. Actually insane. I know he got me down to 1 health there, but holy damage. Up here. Anything like pretty crazy here? That's fire damage, and I think fire damage could be good. Question is it it's special ammo. Might have to trade this out. Like, I like that a lot, but I think this will probably be more effective because of the fact that I have just more fire damage related stuff. This for fire damage, but I'm like, Didn't know they have a full auto and semi. Yeah, I'll just stay with this. All right. What else do we have? Just kind of sidestep that a little bit. Okay. Perfect. I can I just immediately find a shopkeeper? I know the doors have closed. Oh, guys, I don't have anything to hydrate myself with, so I'm gonna have to like refund that, by the way. Thank you for that, by the way, Moon. But I'm gonna have to refund that, so I should probably pause those requests. My bad, my B. Sorry. Good to see you, though. How are you today? I can at least stretch. But yeah, it should be refunded to you. I know. Look, guys, I'm technically fairly hydrated right now just because I've had like 3 cups of coffee. I'm the apex of energy right now. I'm on point, as they say. I know. Oh my goodness. Chat. We have a bit of a raid incoming, it seems. Holy moly. Noah, thank you for the raid, by the way. I appreciate it. How was, in fact, because here's the thing. I noticed you were, in fact, playing something. You were playing Split Fiction today, weren't you? How was Split Fiction? Thank you for the raid, by the way. Hello, everyone. My name's TC31. I'll put myself in layman's terms, basically, as too long didn't read, variety streamer, content creator. Playing some Gunfire Reborn here today. Doing a little quick stream before also, what is it, class
Hi there, bestie.
today. So that's what's essentially going to be happening. And Evan, thank you for the follow, by the way. It's going well. It's going well. We just immediately demolished the first boss of the first encounter, and now we're on to the sand, the desert area now, which I always have a tough time with. This is the one that runs will immediately end. It would just immediately end for. And also, I'm very, very glad that that shout out popped up. Thank you to either whoever gave that shout out, or if that was in fact something that just automatically happened. I forgot. I honestly forgot that now that I don't have Frosty tools, I have to basically pull something in for whatever comes into a raid, because I used to have it to where there would be a message that would pop up. Thank you, by the way, Sin. Thank you. It was fun. It will be a long series. Hey, that's honestly something that you say that that oh my goodness, there's going to be a couple more episodes. Like, that's big. A couple episodes, make it a full-on fledged long playthrough. Because I feel like for most people, whenever it comes to streams, they're just like, oh, new game came out, guys, we need to bang it out in the next 6 hours. We need to bang it out in 6 hours. Also, I do want to say to Luna, hello, Luna. Hello to you, Noah. Hello to you, all the raiders. Hello, everybody. Great to see you all. Hope you guys are doing well. Once again, we're just playing some Gunfire Reborn. And also, hello, Sin. Good to see you too. Look, I had 3 cups of coffee today. So if you want to pour a cup of coffee for me, I'll go for a 4th. I'll be down for it. But you don't have to give me coffee. Think about it. Do I need coffee? Yes, I've had 3. I have, in fact, had 3. And look, I usually, I should have probably stopped at maybe 2.5. Especially because I feel like I'm probably going to need more tonight. Because, guys, look, I do enjoy my class that I'm in. But the class that I'm in right now tonight is going to be a class where legitimately most of the time is going to be devoted to PowerPoint slides. And, hey, I'm a sucker for a good PowerPoint. But PowerPoints in that class, it gets to a point where I can best describe it as the teacher has the same issue that I have, and it's tangents. When you're talking about something to a chat member or a comment or whatever it may be, and you kind of veer off road a little bit and you decide to go on a tangent, that's essentially what happens for 2 hours in 30 minutes. I'm trying to think. It's 6:30 to 8:20. So it's an hour and 45, more or less. I endorse your coffee consumption level. That's what look. Hey, I do love my coffee, that's for sure. Also, wait, is this a failsafe to make sure you don't stick around for too long? What was that? Got some heals though. Actually, that was kind of worth it. You know what? Gank me anytime you want, because that means I can get more heals. How are you guys doing today, by the way? I think I've already may have asked that, but you know what? I'm gonna say it again. Boom. Fire be upon thee. And for also anyone who's wondering, guys, this week is actually going to be a week where I'm kind of honing in on single player games. Yesterday we played Call of War as Gunslinger, which was really cool, by the way. And today we're playing, Gunfire Reborn, which I know is co-op technically, but I just like playing this game because it's a nice little bite-sized game that I can play before I, go into classes and such. It's you know what? I heard there's some new stuff in it, so I want to check it out. And then tomorrow is going to be, what is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Wii Party? Did I put that in the calendar? I think it was. Might be Wii Party. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. I know Plock is going to be coming soon, and I picked Plock purely for the sake of the music for that game rips, man. Okay? I'm excited. It's also a platformer, and I'm a big platformer fan. I've been given a copy of Rayman, the 2020 or 25th anniversary Rayman. I'm a big fan of that series, and I've heard that remaster or that remake, the re-release, whatever it is a lot better because it's a lot easier compared to like the OG Rayman. So I will have to definitely play that sometime. But if you guys are wondering, real quick, I'm the main reason why I'm deciding to go into single players this week is for two reasons. Number one, because I've been playing a lot of multiplayer games, and I kind of want to just sit back and enjoy the company of chat by having something that I can just be like, pause, let me talk to you for a second, unpause, you know? Rather than just kind of full force, just going straight into a multiplayer game where I'm like, hey, I'm in the middle of a fight right now. I can't reply to you, chat. I apologize, but I will reply to you, and then I completely forget what I'm trying to reply to, you know? And then on top of that, for anyone who is in fact wondering, starting on the 28th at night, I will be essentially in vacation mode. And don't worry, the vacation is only like 2 days worth of vacation. I'm going to be gone for March 1st and March 2nd. And technically, I mean like March, or not March, sorry, for also February 28th, because I will be enjoying a little like Twitch event that's going on. It's a little like thing that is part of Twitch events, but it is ran by Stream Texas, and it's going to be like within the area. So that's essentially what's going to be happening for that. Request to enhance a weapon. Yes. Choose the occult scroll I want to hand over. What do I want to hand over here? I think we do this one. And then what do I want to upgrade by 2 levels here? I probably should do just the Venom, just because the special weapon itself, I don't need that to be 972 damage, but this 200? Yeah, that's cool with me. I need some health though, man. Give me some health, because I saw there was a shopkeep over here, right? Yeah. All right. Oh wait, no, this is just to upgrade some stuff. No, please. There's got to be a gecko over here somewhere, surely. Where is the gecko? I see that there is a vault. Kind of want to go for this, but this is like really risky, but I'll do it. What you guys got going on right now, by the way? What's the haps? What's new? Nice. I also see that scroll has been discarded because it was basically like my second chance that I had there. Oh. Going to the vault was not the best idea now that I think about it. What do we have in the scroll here? Thunder Stab. Oh, good lord. Chat. You know how I said like a couple of seconds ago, I'm like, oh, I can focus on like chat. I can focus on the game, you know, single player games. Yeah, this is a lot. Check this out though. Sniper? No way, man. Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me, game. So what is this game? This is, in fact, Gunfire Reborn. It's a little roguelike. It's an FPS. A lot of furries in it, too. I'm playing as a kitsune right now. It's fun, though. It's fun. Imagine games like, you know, Going Under, Hades. I'm trying to think of some other games that are also roguelites. I mean, I was going to say Balatro. Technically a roguelike. Technically. Unbiased. I love kitsunes. So yeah, I just wanted to pick a new character. She's apparently really good with like fire damage. She just does a couple magic spells and then bam, fire damage. I'm going to die here, aren't I? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, just something that I could kind of pop into, have a little bit of fun, be fairly quick with the stream. And chat, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I enjoyed that stream yesterday so much that I'm like, should I just upload these VODs and just make a VOD channel? Should I go all in? Is the VOD channel going to be happening? Holy cow. Balatro is kind of like a roguelite because it's based off of the sake of you try to survive as many score, or you try to survive increasing blinds. The blinds have scores attached to them and they get higher and higher each time. And basically every, I think it's like 5 or so blinds, you get to a boss blind. And that one has something where it's oh my gosh, what is it that I'm thinking of? You have a debuff that happens. So like it could be like, you can't use spades. You know, you can't use all spades will not be scored. Or anything that you try to score is going to reduce $1 from your account, meaning that you can go into debt if you have less than $1. Things like that. And it's basically just a race against score. So that's essentially what Balatro is. It's very fun. I like that game a lot. When you're in a burning effect, every time dealing fire damage will recover 20 lost HP. Ooh. Ammo will convert. Kind of like the fire one. Fire enthusiast is pretty nice. And then we'll pick this up just because I want to get some stuff. We'll get some shield up. I don't need that. I think I'm pretty good with what I've got as of right now. So yeah, Balantro's fun. It's poker, but it's like fake poker, you know? Don't tell the ESRB that, because they think it's real poker, and so that's why they try to make that game rated M for mature. Because of gambling. Like simulated gambling. When it's the game, you don't gamble at all in that game. So yeah, I might make the VOD channel. I think, honestly, if I can just, all I need to do is just download the VODs. I back them up to like my hard drive and then also my OneDrive. And then I can just kind of from there, all I need to do is just export them. Like obviously render them, export them. I'll probably chop down any moments that there's like BRBs. Because the BRBs are obviously like, I have the second audio track bottom muted. To where anytime that I play like songs, obviously it's not going to play within the VOD. Because I don't want to get copyright strike, right? So my whole thing is that I would just probably pull out anything that's BRB, anything that's just starting, unless it's like me obviously yapping at the beginning, and then like I won't cut that. But just any insignificant parts, I will just completely chop out, and then it'll just go from there. It'll be pretty great. Pretty great. Doing some VOD stuff today. Nice. Making some shorts out of it, or you get like actually like just like uploading a VOD. Because ultimately, yeah, I might just be like, hey, let me throw on that VOD and then boom, there you go. Go from there. Also, I really love how your frame rate just immediately tanks whenever you go up to like the particle effects over here. Congrats on the first, by the way, Nox. Congrats. Sorry, I just got a notification from Naren's server, and Naren just said, Minute Clinic is slept on. Y'all should go there more. It's just it's a very, very wild it's like intro to an announcement. I love it though. It's absolutely like Naren coded. How you doing, by the way, Noct? Good to see you. I know you might be in ads right now, but congrats on the first. I'm surprised no one claimed it first. Ooh, the Expedition 33 ones. Yes, that's smart. That's very smart. You know, I'll say this, by the way, Sin. You know what kind of got me to playing like a little more single player games? A couple of people, actually. You included. I'm like, you know what, guys? I like playing multiplayer games on stream. However, it's gotten to a point where I'm like, I want to focus on enjoying an experience that I can just pause, you know? So you are one that I've been inspired by. Luna has been one that I've been inspired by, along with Noah. And Safwin also, too. Those would be my top, like, single-player streamers right now that I've been watching recently. Because I'm just, like, seeing you guys, like, play single-player games. I'm like, wow, I really like single-player games. Why am I not playing them more? You know, like, am I stupid? And so, you know, here I am. I know this is technically, this could be a, you know, this could be a multiplayer game if you really think about it. But, you know, I can play it at my own pace, right? Desert Boar! Kill the Desert Boar. So yeah, that's basically essentially what I've had for my thought process. And you know, I might start up that VOD channel, by the way, probably around, like, if I can get it going at the end of this week, I think that will be fantastic. Because then that way you guys would have something to watch while I'm gone, or if, you know, like, anyone misses it, there'll also be something that I think people can check out and be like, hey, if I enjoy this content, then I can check out, you know, the live streams and stuff like that. Enjoy 8 Mile, by the way. Classic movie right there, Knocked. Thank you for the lurk. I need to take out the sniper. These guys will immediately, like, just, I will be gone. No way. There we go. Come on. I think that's that. Oh, wait. I was like, is that game? Is it over? No, I forgot we've been revived. Yeah, this one's a bit of a toughie. I do not like this level too much. Cool looking, though, but I'm just not good at it. This is where I always die on, like, very, very hard encounters. Technically, it is my fault. I'm in the vault right now, and the vault is, like, meant to be difficult because you have better rewards that you can reap from it. My question is, like, why didn't I get, like, anything much except for that one scroll? Either way, we can just kind of go back. It's not gonna be that hard now. I'm just stacking up everything I can. Can I get a... By any chance, can I get a revive? No, there's no revives. What is this? Thunderstorm? You know what? I could get some ammo, though. I will be okay with that. I feel like I'm getting a lot of, like, gold this time around. I usually do not have this much. So this is kind of unheard of for me. You know what? Let me just... Yeah. Don't even have to deal with that. Okay, maybe I still have to. Oh, it was a desert worm. It wasn't even like a turret. It was actually like a worm. Alright, yeah, let me just enhance both those things. Give me as much damage as I can at this point. Why did I just... Oh, I thought I just dashed into, like, some... spikes or something. But yeah, going back to my whole VOD channel thing that I was talking about, I see a lot of people do it, and I'm like, you know what? It is technically a way that, like, I could just have them forever until, like, you know, obviously YouTube probably does something with their, like, AI moderation and say, hey, you've been uploading too frequently. Are you a bot? We will shut down your channel unless you verify that you are not a bot. I'll be like, ah, I love YouTube. I like how this character is named Rogue Villain. Like, was Villain son, like, taken or something? I don't know. Bad joke, minus 2. purely was wondering who I was probably going to get ganked by here, but surprisingly, not really that much. I just keep clicking my right stick, thinking that I'm like gonna melee something, and then I don't have that like ability. Nor do I have the running ability. Like that's another thing I just don't have. Like how it creates just a massive explosion. Because I'm just banking on shots now at this point. I wonder if these are hit scan. I don't know. It's like some seem like they would be. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get something that looks fairly intriguing on the ground. That's like less damage, but it's got like some really good buffs behind it. Today's not that day though. I'm about to go into boss, aren't I? Yeah, after this one. Which is funny, because, like, I think I've experienced the boss before, but I just have not completed it. And the boss has some pretty easy attacks that are telegraphed, but I just miss them. Like, I'm too engrossed in just trying to do damage, and then I kind of throw my hands up and go, wait, why did that happen? Why did I die? And I'm like, oh, I sure as well know why I died there. I just don't want to admit it, you know? These headshots are insane with this thing. Hard to do. Once you get, like, on it, it's pretty good. Yes. Give me 1,000 damage. He didn't even have the opportunity to see where I was at. I just kind of bank shot that. It was a little bit toxic, I will admit. Like, you're already in position. You're looking around. You're just, like, wondering where the enemy is, and then you just get absolutely blasted by a projectile. Happens to the best of us, man. It's okay. It's okay. Dare I say they made this a little more accessible for me? Am I getting better at this game? I don't know what they're trying to basically sell me at this point. Anything that drops, unless it's like a god tier weapon, is just going to be something that I'm going to keep on the ground. Crazy. Oh boy, what do we have here? Sniper rifle. Wheel saw. I don't know. I don't know if I want this. I will definitely keep this. That's for sure. This thing is really, really good. So I'm going to keep this because it's also fire damage. So it's going to go even better. But I am going to gain even more max shield. Mitch, when did you learn to be so good at games from Streamer University? You know, I unfortunately did not attend Streamer University. I was self-taught. It's also from watching a lot of my friends. I just kind of, I take what they're doing and I say, how can I do what they're doing, but in my own style, in my own way? You know, not to like jack their style or anything. You know, it's a talent. It's a gift, I feel like. They're like, Mitch, how are you so gosh darn efficient? And the answer is, that's a very good question. Vault time. You know what? You know, not bad. Not bad. Definitely a resume item. Put that on my resume. Good at video games. Oh yeah, I forgot the reload is also like a buzzsaw. It's like, where's everyone else? Wow. I seem to be getting a lot of stuff. Wait, what is that occult scroll? 50 max HP, 50% copper gain? No, definitely don't want that. Yeah, that is just not worth it. Especially because I'm at 75 health. I think that probably is something that would end my runs there. I just pick up stuff because I'm like, oh yeah, you know, buff. And then I realized that that's not a buff. That's a buff for my money, and that's it. What's up? Got a scroll. Nice. Let's go. Recovering or consuming energy, gaining temporary max energy or capacity for blazing meteor. Let's increase that blazing meteor real quick, because I feel like I've been kind of neglecting it a little bit. So, and chat, if you guys have in fact been enjoying the stream, make sure to drop that little heart button, that little follow button, whatever it may be, so you guys can stay up to date when I go live. I'll be live tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm gonna be live with oh my god, what am I gonna be live with tomorrow? I think it's Wii Party that I picked that I'm gonna be live with. So that's gonna be very exciting. I probably don't need ammo. Yeah, I probably don't need ammo. Maybe I can upgrade a little bit. Let's enhance that damage a little bit. Yeah. All right, boss fight time. It's a big sandworm, from what I understand. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, chat. You know who this is? This is Yagarath from Paladins. Holy cow, I just realized it. doing some crazy damage. It's like discount Yagrath over here. Oh boy. Like, hello. It's actually the first time I've defeated it. I can't believe it. I think I have chat buffed. I think it's you guys that are helping me out here. Because that is the first time I've actually completed this character. Like that specifically. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what's up next, actually. Yeah, well, she is now dead, though. She's now dead. Like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Use code TCMich31 for free pulls, raids, Shadow Legends. Is this a forest? No way. No way we're in a jungle. Okay, here's the thing. Before I do this jungle one, chat, I am going to pull up a BRB. I'm going to play some music in the background. I'm going to go to the bathroom. We can now actually show multi-chat, which is kind of insane to me because I legitimately do not understand why that was a rule. They already enabled like multi-streaming because they were so like finicky about that. And then now they're back. They're now like, hey, guess what? Now you guys can you can have multi-chat if you want, you know, like go right ahead. I did it. W Twitch, or we did it, chat. W Twitch. Yes, I was the one that influenced this. Not the various people in streaming. It was me alone, and just me. This is true, chat. This is very true. I made them. Yeah, I made them call an emergency board meeting. Or what are these? Lantern spirits? What? I do like this one because I'm up against a bunch of catfish, apparently, and it's literally fish that are cats. Which I think is very creative. Holy cow! Your cholesterol level was over 9,000 because of the pizza subs, which I've never seen a pizza sub before. It's a very unique concept, though, Omega. Felt obese, decided to take much longer walks. Hey, with your dogs, your cats, whatever it may be. I mean, I definitely should go on some walks more. I definitely should. Definitely should. Like, that is for sure. What? Wait, did I just get, like... I was gonna say, do I get more ammo for, like, switching? Wait, what? Sorry, I'm very confused. Okay, by the way, it's actually just their actual, like, catfishes. Oh, sorry, Craftsman. Sorry, did not mean that. Bye-bye. Sorry. Oh, that's rough, buddy. That is very rough. Was it Kappa? Didn't know I was having to go against Uncle Kuzenbo. Crazy. All right, what do I want to increase here? Oh, I definitely want to increase the damage of this. Like, Shrieker's already great damage. Obviously, I can increase it more to where it could just be stupid overpowered, but, like, whatever. Who's the last person? There we go. Yeah, the repeated chain hits are kind of devastating. Yeah, no, none of the fast food like chains offer like pizza subs. They like, I think the closest thing that offers a pizza sub is probably like the Italian sub at like Subway, and that's it. You could always cook your own pizza subs. Yes, homemade stuff, always the best. Especially if you're using an air fryer or a pizza oven. That's for sure. I saw a TikTok video that said, my girl told me you're losing the most important thing of your life. I don't remember giving up my air fryer or something like that. It's pretty funny. It's like, guys, everybody can agree on one thing: air fryers are elite. Okay, we could all agree on that. The golden gauntlet. Fire damage, inflicting a burning effect. It's 1 stack of mark. 4 for blazing meteor. Let's do increased fire damage. Why not? So this is technically fire damage, so it's like it's just gonna be disgusting now. I want to get an amazing occult scroll. I want to make my weapon more powerful. But I don't want the cursed scroll. It's like, it's too much. Hometown used to have a local sub spot that made a pizza sub. Pretty much a meatball sub, but with pepperoni. Ooh, yes. I'm not a big fan of meatballs, so I would actually be not opposed to that. Like, I would definitely try that. I know, call me crazy. Sorry, I keep getting Twitter notifications about my most recent post. I know I can mute them, but like I'm going to check my watch in the middle of class, and then I'm gonna realize it's just because someone liked my recent post about Paladin Strike. Everybody goes crazy for Paladin's nostalgia, man. Everybody does. I'm literally the pillar of that community, man. Sorry, that's overselling it. Request to re-roll inscriptions. Not really. No thanks. God, I'm gonna have like sushi and ramen for lunch here today because I bought a shrimp roll yesterday at the store, and it's real good. Literally wore my Paladin Strike beanie. Oh my goodness! Wait, Paladin Strike beanie. Like the Maeve skin, actually. I think the Maeve skin has like Paladin Strike beanie. There's so much Paladins merchandise that I just wish I was able to jump on if I knew about it prior. Season 4 world too, because what Smite had 10 seasons, right? So that's 6 seasons up, or 6 seasons before the ones that I started going to. Wow, that's just a wild thing to think about. Mitch is doing numbers and getting famous. Yeah, I'm doing numbers on Twitter right now. Guys, I got a like from a fan page that does updates for Sabrina Carpenter. I'm like, what does Sabrina Carpenter have to do with Paladins? But hey, thank you. Guys, I actually got jump scared yesterday. This reminded me of Luna and Noah, by the way. I got jump scared yesterday whenever I played Fortnite. I have Game Pass, and so with Game Pass, we have Fortnite Crew included with Game Pass. So I get all of the passes, like every single time that they release them. And I launched Fortnite since the mid-season update or whatever it was. And next thing you know, I get an announcement that says you've unlocked a new skin, and it was Chaperone, and I was like, I just didn't expect it. I was like, Chaperone, jump scare. And then I changed her to the cowboy, or the cowgirl version immediately, because that's one of the styles that came with it, because she's part of the music pass right now. And I was like, let's go, girls. Sabrina Carpenter is a huge Bacoa main. Yes, yes, guys. Sabrina Carpenter does play Paladins. This is confirmed. Do not look that up. Just trust me on this. Sabrina and I were close like that, and she said that she is a very big Makoa player, and that she sometimes does need heals, but she also can go out on her own with the turtle shell. That's real, by the way. The actual things that Miss Sabrina Carpenter said. She also said Stream Man's Best Friend, available now on multiple streaming platforms. Your first Worlds was season 4? Holy cow. Have you been to every subsequent one since then, Sin? If you're close with Sabrina, you want to hook a homie up, back off. She's mine, Mealy. Yes, I got you. Don't worry. 2017 convention Ying skin. I think the rarest skin that I have is the DreamHack Maeve. And I was actually very surprised about that because it was never offered again. I'm trying to think. I actually might be one of the convention versions of Victor, to be completely honest, that I might have. And to be fair, I got the convention version of Victor, and I think of Saris, because shout out Cryptic. Cryptic was like, hey, pick whatever skin you want, you know, as a thank you for being one of the Paladin streamers. I said, yo, give me some rare ones. Except for Spike 2 Vegas. Yeah, the Spike 2 Vegas one I heard was very small. I heard it's very small, it's very self-contained, and really the only reason to go to the Spike 2 one in Vegas is if you like gambling, because it's Las Vegas. Here's the thing. My sister is going to Vegas, I think, in a couple of months because she's going to go to a concert up there with her boyfriend. And I'm like, man, what I would do to go to Vegas, because apparently there's a Call of Duty like championships event that's going on there at like a Michelob Ultra arena. And I'm like, man, I want to go there. Hook a homie up with the convention Ying code. I got you. Yeah, let me just dig around for that. I'll find it somewhere. Begging for Soul Stealer Furia and Rach. Yes. Rach tugged a couple of strings and said, here you go. Here's Soul Stealer Furia. Which, I will say, great skin in that game. Because it was, I think, Season Pass 2022 skin. Gosh, I remember those Season Pass ones. I think Shay was, like, just absolutely drooling over the 2023 one, which was the Jurassic Gang. Prehistoric Gang, I think is what it's called. Guys, can I just say I'm kind of goated right now? I'm actually hitting headshots to where I'm like disgusting with them. Because somebody kept taking vacations? Yeah. I know. That might have been me. No, I'm being makoa'd by a shark. Actually, you know what? I would say would kind of work better comparison than the Makoa comparison there would have been that I was getting Maui'd by that shark, because it's more of a like a Hawaiian vibe. So I would say Maui would kind of work better here. Look, I will say this. I told you guys that I'm going to be on a vacation, but it's like 2 days. Okay. Spring break, unfortunately, I will not be at spring training, which I'm a little bit sad about, but, you know, hey, at the very least, we can still take vacations, which I'm still okay with, you know, even if they're, like, smaller ones, totally fine. You're going to see me a lot more this summer, chat. You're going to see me a lot more. I mean, to be fair, that's been kind of the thing since a couple years ago, I guess. But, you know, now it's ringing true. Actually, it's called getting carpenter now. Like getting makoa'd. Oh yeah. I understand why now. Sorry, I'm texting someone. You and a few others all took vacations around the same time. I do remember that. I do remember a lot of us also took vacations. So we were down like 3 streamers. And mind you, the Paladins team was a smaller team already. It was like, what, 10 streamers or so? Imagine if I never said yes. Would we be friends if that ever never happened? Think about it. Now, here's the thing, Sin. I think, to be fair, you were the one that kind of got me into watching VTubers. Would I have watched VTubers on my own accord? Probably not, actually. Honestly. which I think would have been really wild, projection-wise. That would be very drastic. And I don't think it would have been for the better. That's for sure. It would have been definitely a lot more different. Remember, restore 3 energy, recover 6 energy, dealing damage, triggering burning effect. Yes, I do like this one with stacks. It's very nuts to think about it. It's a wonderful life situation. Imagine a world without I love VTubers, man. Imagine a world without this is Smite. You know? I think I've had some fairly iconic things that I've put into communities before. Umbrella spirits. What are these? What are these? Who are these guys? Holy damage. Yeah. Absolutely iconic emote right there. Thunderstorm? Oh, see, I like that. I like that. But the issue is that it's not fire damage aligned. So because of that, it's not going to be worth me giving up my fire damage stuff because I do a lot more fire damage. Yes, same here, Sin. I'm glad that the paths converged. Because think about all the VTubers that I would have not have met. Off of like, obviously there's a lot of them, but I'm just like, saying like in this very chat, you, Luna, or even PNG tubers. Yeah, VTubers, PNG tubers, tubers, really. You know, you, Luna, Noah, like, and then like the people that I also like talked about previously, like Saf, you know, Moth / Blondie, like just a lot. Crazy. Which, by the way, Sid, you'll be very happy to know, and for anyone who also watches Moth's channel, I set up the TTS for her last night for where it's TC Mich TTS. So that's Mich TTS and 3 available channels now for you guys. And you're like, well, why is it not in your channel? I'm thinking about it, chat. I might re-enable it. What is this? What is this? Is this a crab gun? Oh my god, it is a crab gun. It's a little spray gun. And then I reload a crab on top of it. But here's the issue, guys. It doesn't do that much damage compared to the other stuff that I have. I'm sorry, Crab Mom. Or Crab Gun. I said Crab Mom because I saw your mom in chat. Stop screwing me up, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you, by the way. How are you tonight? That's crazy. You actually just tripped me up. You actually stun locked me. I hate you for that, Amanda. And you know what? Just for that, magic missile. I'm imagining all these crabs are Amanda Spy 11 right now, and I'm firing thunderous fire and rage at them. Not really, though. Again. Guys, if you really think about this level, by the way, this is really just like the average monster cat crab rave level right here, if you think about it. If you really think about it. Also, guys, do want to let you all know, I might get past the boss on this one, depending on how fast it is. And I might save my progress so that I can kind of raid someone in dash. Or actually, I'm trying to think, do I want to raid someone today? Because here's the thing. I technically do have to dash. And I'm like, I could drop you guys off to someone, but I also will feel bad because I'll be like, hey, I can't stick around. I have to get ready for class. Have a good stream. But I could do that. You know, it's just like, I don't know. Depends if anyone's like, right? This is not against the Umbrella Spirit, so I'm just gonna unload that. Hit you with my magical abilities. Amanda, when are we gonna play High Guard together, by the way? Raid in Fade. Ooh, that's actually a nice tactic there. It's a nice name. A Raid in Fade. After RE9? Okay. Fair. Understandable. I forgot that game's coming out in like 3 days. Look, people are gonna say like, oh, High Guard's not gonna survive past that. Guys, I'm a High Guard believer, okay? 2 days. 2 days. Sorry. High Guard believer, it will in fact stay alive, okay? As long as I'm passionate about that game, I will say, for all my High Guardians out there, all 800 of them, you know. I love you guys. Let's play some High Guard. I need to get back into it, actually. There is a new update coming, I think, this Thursday. I'm not going to stream it, though, but, like, it is coming out this Thursday. Are you going to be streaming that on Thursday, by the way, Amanda? Oh, guys, my assignment due date on Canvas just got changed. Oh, did you guys... Guys, I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something that I put into chat the other day. I think this was in JMax chat that I put. This is real, by the way. I put... I'm down bad so much that I'm legitimately rizzing up people on Canvas message boards in my college. And everyone's like, that is the wildest chat message I've possibly seen. Best messages in Canvas. To be fair, I was genuine about them. That it isn't just me trying to rizz up. I was genuine about it. All things considered. All right, let's enhance this so it could be like 10,000 damage now. Sorry, 1,000 damage. I know it's way past Valentine's Day. I get it. Who are we fighting up against here? A pirate? That's funny you say that that ship has sailed when there's literally a ship that is sailing right now. Holy timing. I beg your pardon? No, it's real. It's real, I swear. Okay, so I can just shoot anywhere, right? Wow. I can't even revive. Oh my god. No shot that run is over. Yeah, Sea of Thieves. Post on discussion board and reply to 2 other posts for full credit. Oh my gosh. Well, yes. Yes. You are correct. I can't believe that. I actually cannot believe that. I did so well, and then it just all went down. I got too cocky. I actually legitimately got too cocky there. I mean, I'm going to go for another run, though. I will go for another run. That is for sure. I did like this character. Let's see. Who's the owl character real quick? Owl character is the one with, like, the cards. But what about the red panda? But what about the red panda? Oh. Revives? Hold on. Now hold up. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do the red panda. I made the furry character cry. No, look. We got another furry character going in. Okay, we're fine. Completely agree with everything you stated and loved how well you thought your ideas were. Didn't read it at all. Yeah, average canvas. Holy mecha unit. Look at how, like, nice my character looks. My character is having the greatest time right there. I have a going live notification that someone just posted that says wife left and took the kids. I'm so sorry. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Also, I hope Hope all goes well. All right. Someone failed in their attempt to copyright strike someone due to fair use and now suing them illegally downloading their videos off YouTube. Fair use. Got him. Boom. Wolf gaze. Cloud Weaver. Star ring. Oh, but that, see, I think that I like the star ring because it looks cool. I'm going to do that. Yeah, look at this. Look at this thing. I'm going to go with pistol, though, just because I have very limited ammo. Oh, okay. Whoops. Sorry. Hey, didn't mean to do that. Furries, you say? Yes, yes. I mean, look at the bottom left-hand corner. Look at who you're watching right now. Let's be real with ourselves here. Hi, by the way, Eric. It's good to see you. Oh, it attacks people? Okay. All right. I have found the character. Mitch loves furries? Yeah, because they're cool. Look, some of the coolest people I've interacted with are VTubers in furries. Okay? That hobby's expensive, man. Okay? This is why I stay in my lane and I just buy $70 games and I say, yeah, I'm gonna prestige master myself in this game. That's all I do. All right, I'm picking this up because this thing was actually like goated. What if the furry is very, very angry polar bear that is snarling at you and menacing? I will try to take down, or I will try to talk down that enemy. I'll say, hey, have a Coca-Cola. Oh, it's like Ying. This is just basically Ying. Guys, it really is just paladins. Sometimes even furry VTubers. This is true. This is true. There are some streamers that are VTubers and that are furries. True, they are all cool. Yes, yes. Mitch, is there a certain animal-themed costume hiding in your closet that you're trying to express to chat? I know you guys can only see like the corner of it. It's just shirts and sweatshirts and some shoes. That's it. That's all it is. I swear to you. That's all I'm seeing. What a tease. What, my closet tease? Hiding it all the way where nobody can see it. Exactly. Exactly. You've called my bluff here. Furry sweatshirts. Look, if I have a sweatshirt that is in my closet that says, I love Judy Hopps, do not judge me, okay? The attack of Iron Wing Strike mode obtains the elemental type and elemental effect chance of the weapon not currently held by Nona. 100% attack power, 20% attack speed for Iron Wing. Yes, I think that's really good. Which furry would you be if you needed to choose? I've been told dog. I know that's bog standard, but I've been told dog is probably going to be the one that I would be the best. Because I got the dog in me, you know? These are just facts. Okay. Yes. Yeah. See? I know a lot of people were going to say that. Oh, there's too many of them. There's too many stones. It's okay, I can get past this. I'm him. Boom. Just like that. That is absolutely crazy that you would do that. Well, because I cannot confirm that, nor deny it. I'm going to discard that, by the way. Yeah, let's exit the vault. That was not worth it. That was not worth it at all. My Iron Ring is already attacking. Buddy, I need a moment, okay? That's why we keep coming back. You know, this is kind of powerful if you really think about it. You don't really have to engage. You just kind of stand there. You press it, and then it happens. Yes, some real Temple of Doom stuff right there. It's even before we played the Indiana Jones game. Which man, I remember playing that game, and I was like, guys, check this out, and then it just it wouldn't work. I'm like, oh man. All right, I'm gonna increase damage here. Let's increase that. Let's increase this. Boom. Yeah, it is cool. It is a cool little animation where you just do this, and then it's like, boom, and then whoop, boom, whoop, boom. This is the character to have because of this thing. Why did I not use this character sooner? This is literally easy mode character. Guys, I don't want to talk about it. This, I think, could be fairly useful. Oh my gosh, guys, do you guys see how much gold that is, by the way? Pray for power. Lose 75% current HP. Gain a scroll. Not worth it. Not worth it in the slightest. You know, with all this Masame furry signs were always there. It's not my fault I like Taki Shuttle, okay? She's a very lovable little Umamasme. Sue me. Some stone monsters show up. Don't shoot them. Okay. So how will I do this? Accidentally got the spearman right there. Was that it? Oh no, there's two more. Not bad. Easy. Kind of easy. Every 6 shot means 80% damage. Shield starts recharging when you kill an enemy. Destroy an item. Using a weapon skill, 40 in weapon damage, skill damage. We'll do that one. I like all their damage. How is Uma Masame a furry when they're just anime girls being forced to run races? Because they're actual horses. Legitimate, like, horses. Like, real life ones. Oh, no, I'm not going to do the pray for power or anything like that. Risky. Risky, do not do. I just realized that was a vault. It wasn't even any of the enemies. Yes, they are actual horses. Why do they look like anime girls? Just, you know, because there was like an anime based off of it, and they said, hey, what can we create? Anime about horses that are anime girls? Sure. Why not? You know. Yeah, that's true. They only do have horse ears. True. I didn't even think about that. Also, Chera, good to see you, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Hope you are doing fantastic here today. How are you? Oh! Let me just, yeah, and slam. You think you can get me with your poison? Nah, I am built diff. All right, let's see what else we got here. Anything good? Anything good? I feel like I need to increase my hardwood missile because the hardwood missile itself is just not that good. I just feel like it is very, very base. Heard Uma and had to hop over from editing. When are we gonna get an Uma edit, Sin? I'm assuming you actually already have one possibly on there. It's just sometimes I always get your I get your stuff in my For You, and I'm just like, yep, that's an immediate like. Just immediately, it's happening. And then everyone sees like, oh, hey, that Star Wars video was really funny. Yeah, that video was funny, chat. It's been 2 years. We can move on. Really, yes. And I've also found out that I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like these runs are a little bit easier because I feel like you do a lot more damage. I haven't played this game since the start of like season 7 or really just any of the previous seasons. I play it off and on. I do like this game. Like every time I go back into it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely a just one more run game. There is an Uma short. Okay, I'll have to find it out. Yes, got some bow. I think it was. It was some bow. Oh, and I see. Got some more acid going. Nice. We open up that vault. Slam it down. Yeah, this is very situational. This gun is. Oh, wait. There's an auto mode. Okay, that was actually a terrible idea. That was an awful idea, man. Except, like... No, this is actually fine, but I see what's going on here. I'm getting, like, ambushed. Yeah, I kind of like the auto a little bit better. That's for sure. On the other side... Beginning feels harder because no season. Oh, wait, there was a survival effect at the beginning of the season? See, I mostly was playing, like, this game back in the day whenever I was just, like, playing it just for the sake of, like... It looked interesting. I got gifted it. I'm like, oh, this is fun. I like it. And they added a bunch of new stuff. Like, hey, longevity, man. Longevity. And apparently, yes, there is like the in-season buffs and such. And that's something that I need to like really, really look into before I go into runs. The last horse game you played was Horse. Isn't there a game that just came out also called Horse? It was like an indie game and it was like kind of controversial because it wasn't like on many websites. We got denied classification or something. The black hole gun. Oh man. Reincarnation difficulty. That's one of the harder difficulties, right? Because right now I'm just playing on normal because I'm a little baby boy. Whenever it comes to playing, like this game gets hard for me sometimes. I love it though. I love it. But, you know, it also gets hard because I'm playing solo. Oh, okay. Didn't know it was a website-based game, but thank you for letting me know about that. Not semi-auto, auto. We'll do full auto. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Whenever I like complete runs and I say, put me on whatever difficulty you can. Fewer bullets remaining in the magazine, higher weapon damage. 33% chance reset the cooldown. I do like that. I do like this because the shield armor to 0 where you get more damage is pretty nice. But I do like this because it's like, technically wouldn't it scale? Normal to elite to nightmare to reincarnation, just immediately jumping from 1 to 10. Just right up the ranks. Like, hey, sorry, but you're going to be in for a face melting time at this point. Iron Wing fire mode can launch 8 missiles consecutively from shoulder cannon to attack enemies. 100 damage dealt when HP is more than 50. 20 damage reduction when less than. Interesting. Yeah, I do like that. By the way, chat, once again, I do want to let you guys know before I wrap up stream a little bit here today. I will, in fact, be live tomorrow with, I think, We Party is what I'm going to be live with. And then Plock on Thursday. From Friday to Sunday, that's where it gets a little bit, or Friday and Saturday, that's where it gets kind of a little bit into up in the air because of the fact that I know for a fact on Saturday, I will try to get an earlier stream out because that'll probably be the last day I can stream. And then on Friday's, I'm probably going to work that day, honestly. So that might be the one day I won't be able to get out of stream, just to let chat know. So just keep you guys in the loop. And then obviously Sunday I will be on a trip. So there's that. Yes, Plock is on the schedule. I did pick Plock to put onto the schedule because it looked very intriguing. And that music rips, by the way. Oh, that is a nice scroll right there. However, let me see something here. Do I want to increase the damage? I want to increase the damage for this because I remember it was like really stupid. And then, do I have enough? Okay. I only have one of the DLCs, unfortunately. But it was gifted to me, so I do appreciate the gifter for giving me at least one of the DLCs. I would have even been okay with base game because this game's got a lot of content. But I know a new one did just come out. Oh, yes. I did forget about the ads. That did, in fact, just pop up. All right. We got about 50 seconds. Before I pop into the boss, I'll wait until ads are done for this because I know we have them going on. I'll also just kind of stick up to date with what I've got going on. All right, welcome back, by the way, chat, from advertisements. I know there's some that are still, in fact, going on, but yes, I only have one of the DLCs that is available, and that was kind of gifted to me, but I honestly, whatever the DLCs do go on sale for this game, I kind of want to, like, finish them up. Like, I want to get all of them, because the amount of characters that you can get, and the amount of different things, they're not, like, just reskins, it's just multiple different characters. I kind of want to get. Also, wait a second. New enemy? Whoa, wait, whoa. Wait a second. This isn't the, what was it? Like an ape or a monkey? Like the previous one? This is a brand new enemy for me. Oh, no. Oh, no. At least I have, like, acid right now. I want to use this, though, because this is, like, this was disgusting in the last boss fight. Kind of disgusting in this one too. Oh, there's the. I see the weak point, by the way, Chad. Whoops. I was like, hold on. Wow. I'm telling you, the Iron Wing is stupid OP. I love it. I absolutely love it. What is this, by the way? Crane chant? It's on large ammo. Sure. Is this like, it looks like a bow and arrow. Weapon damage, primary capacity, icy spear. No, I'm sticking to my guns here. Boundary hits can defeat normal enemies. It's actually really nice. That's really, really nice, actually. Wow. What else? Had to be reworked this whole season, and yet I picked it up. I said, yeah. Sure. We'll do elemental share. What is this thing? Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, thanks, boss, for going up against me right there. That's not where I go. I was like, that is definitely where I go. Welcome back to the deserts. Pretty sure I'm gonna immediately just demolish the next boss that I see with this. Rain chant, my beloved. Yeah, I love the weapon variety in this game. Oh. This is a very interesting weapon here. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Oof. Hmm. Like, a little teammate can just go right through anything. Like, he does not care. Pistol that acts as a sniper and a bow that has an arrow volley. Oh, arrow volleys always remind me of like Hanzo from Overwatch. 50% lucky shot chance. Ooh. Elemental damage. Auto destroys after being discarded. Do elemental weave. All right. Definitely gonna need some bow, that's for sure. Where are you, bow? I need you. Did this always have 4 ammo, or is it like 2? How do I have 4 now? I didn't even get a chance to even like interact with whatever the thing was that was down. I want to stick around with the crane chant here. This is cool. I like doing a very small amount of damage and then just having my ally immediately just demolish. This is sick. This is like really, really fun. This is too. I mean, like I thought it looked like Zarya's gun from Overwatch. But just being able to like suck enemies in and then just killing them. That's what we like to call effectiveness, chat. And you know what? I think it's doing too much damage. We need more. Ragdoll physics, my beloved, also playing into effect. I did pick up a brick, but it was obviously more powerful than what I originally had. But I ultimately said goodbye to it because I said, I don't think I'm going to be effective with this. Even though it literally is a very, very powerful weapon. I just was like, I'm going to probably screw this up. And so I decided to throw it back. You know, causing supernovas, very normal and very effective. Oh, I didn't even know it was a sniper type either. I mean, yeah, I suppose it kind of makes sense. You are firing literally a brick. There it is, by the way. Let me try something here. It's going to block me off. I have a feeling that's going to block me off. And I'm like, I just kind of want to work with this instead. There will be a playthrough that I have a feeling I'm going to be utilizing the brick. Because maybe it is just actually the weapon. Maybe I'm just too stupid. Oh yeah, throw it back. I knew someone was gonna take that out of context and go like, yeah, that's what you meant to say, right? Yes. Go, my beloved. Hmm. We'll do that one. I feel like there's a lot more elites that are in an area. This is the one where I have to trade, right? Get a curse scroll, upgrade weapons by 3. Sure. What do I want to upgrade by 3 here? Probably this, actually. Old belt's cursed. What is the old belt? That is, in fact, ammo capacity is -20. Okay. Not a terrible curse scroll. Honestly, something that I would rather prefer. That, like, yeah, if you don't shoot or move, you just lose health and die and corrosive damage and dead again. Like, oh no, less ammo. It's not even that bad. Doing some really crazy lucky shots with the crow. Do like this weapon a lot, so I'm picking it. We'll upgrade the ironwork. I nearly almost did not mute. I have to since I have the cover on my microphone there, I can't tap to mute anymore. I have to do it within my stream deck. But hey, at least I'm utilizing the stream deck more. Streaker is crazy. It's very funny. I agree. I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, there's one that deals only 1 damage on any damage instance. 15% chance. No, my luck, it will just immediately pop that. Yeah, this thing's disgusting for headshots. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. I wanted to make sure I could mute it also for you guys. Because it's like, I don't want you guys to just hear a loud sneeze. Oh, someone's coming on in. It's that star again. Easy boss fight, easy dubs. Love it. Chat, I will say, probably tomorrow I will have... Definitely gonna do that one. I will let you guys know that tomorrow we're gonna probably pull back up chat, and I'm probably gonna put it like right over here. And it's gonna be a combined chat. So since they won't, Twitch won't enforce combined chats anymore, I'm gonna put it over to the side so you guys can see the chats from not just Twitch but the other platforms that are chatting on. Because I have it to where I could probably do this for I'm trying to think. I could do this for like all the platforms, and then I have the social stream up to where I can pull it, and then you guys can see what like chat is coming from. Or I could use Nutties. Nutties is pretty clean, but I will do this. The other chats can see the unhinged stuff I type. That's the whole thing. melee. That's the whole point of it. You know, I will in fact be calling you out. So good luck. Yes, I do know that there's the auto type. I kind of want to have a manual for that crane just because. I think it's something that I want to control at like firing at bosses rather than like lower level enemies. And I was thinking of bringing back ticker chat, but I'm like, nah, let's just do it like in consolidated. Go. Oh, absolutely. Snapple would say that. You are correct, and you're just inflating Snapple's count basically at this point. Was that the weak spot? Right in the back there? Yeah, set it off stream. We'll hold her accountable for it. Don't worry. Kind of liking my chances here, chat. I'm liking what I've got. Nice. I feel like I'm just immediately pulling into just maximum damage as I can. And what do we have? We have the max HP for the Iron Wing. Taunt duration, base damage and mecha drop changes to 375% attack. I do like that. Boss time. Yagarath is back. Want to increase here. Yeah, just pump up the damage over to 1,000, but it's like, nah, I'll do this instead. Chat, I just realized it's about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna do this boss fight and I'm gonna save it here. Because I gotta get something to eat. Good stream tonight, though. We'll say. And if you guys have in fact been enjoying it, make sure, if you haven't already, drop that follow. Oh. Shrimp and ramen. Shrimp, hey, it's gonna be shrimp. Like a shrimp roll. That's sushi related. Also, I realized I have to hit the top of the tail there. Top of the tail is where it will get. Doing so well too. I was doing so well. Well, at least I can upgrade talents, and you know that's a perfect time to get off, anyways. All right, what are the talents that I can upgrade here? Gemini inscriptions. That's multiplayer, which I don't really have to worry about too much. Confirm. Yeah, that was I should have probably waited before or after ads, you know, for that one, but unfortunately I just yeah. I just realized, does the golem revive you? Should I have not clicked that? Because the golem's supposed to revive you, correct? I might have just flubbed the bag there, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's in solos. Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, chat, here's what I am going to do. I'm going to, in fact, end off the stream here today.